request paths and data rendering. This is March 10th, 2022. Request path and data rendering. Save open. Yeah, we are asking to open. Okay. So we'll say not to open. We'll all say to save the document. Open this first. Class content, Spring, NTSPBMS615, Spring Boot MVC. Done. Spring Boot MVC, guys. File new. Save this. Say paste. Okay. Yesterday I didn't upload correct document. Really? Seriously? I did not upload correct document yesterday. Let me check one more time. Upload files. Class content. Spring 615 MVC. Done. March 9th, right now, boss? Is it not March 9th document? It's the right document only, boss. Okay. Now listen. Yeah. We can do method chaining, handler method chaining. We can do handler method chaining. We can do handler method chaining. Either through forwarding request operation or send redirection operation. Send redirection operation. Okay, guys. Tell me, send redirection operation for forwarding request based. For forwarding request based handler method chaining. Handler method chaining. Use forward colon path. Forward colon path, guys. Simply use what? Forward colon path. Next, for redirection based. Redirection based handler method chaining. Use redirect colon path. Okay, redirect colon path. Yes, boss. Now let's have a look, guys. Let us have a look. Let us have a look. Let us have a look, guys. Wish message operations controller. What controller? Wish message operations controller. I think yesterday we have taken what is that, my dear? Yeah, here. Return show underscore report. Here what I do is redirect to colon. Redirect to colon all. Redirect to colon all, guys. Yeah. See what is the thought, guys? When I execute the application and if you request to all, if I give request to all, if I give request to what? Get mapping slash. Oh, here home page na. Home page request should go to this all method, guys. So show home page one request should be chained with the show all data method. Show all data method, guys. Right. Oh, not Spring Boot application. We can run on the server, boss. Yeah, you can run as a Spring Boot also. Not a big issue, boss. Right click, run on server. Say next. Say finish. What happened? ID is taking time today. I think ID is taking time today. Yeah, boss. See this? One method executed, two methods are executed. Let me show. Yes. Show home page one, internally calling another method. Did you notice that, boss? Show home page one, internally calling another method. Did you realize that, guys? Come on. Okay, boss. So this is what? Redirection, boss. But this will go directly, it will go through browser. This communication will not happen directly. This communication will happen through browser. Definitely this communication takes place through browser, boss. Yes. Done. This one. Okay. Okay. No, second one not first one executed because of this. This is redirecting to all. Second one executed because of redirect to colon dot. First one is executed because default was. Yeah, this method executed because of slash default path. That is redirecting to this. Okay. Okay. URL based request. URL based request. Redirects the URL based request. Redirects the, come on. Redirects. 1 minute. Request. First goes to show home page one method. Okay. From there it goes to show all data method. From there, it goes to show all data method. Understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Show home page one method. From there, it goes to show all data method, guys. Show all data method. Fine. Your application is working in external server now. Why you are giving complaint, Mr. Rajkumar Yadav? When it is working, see the server console, you will be having, boss. Right. Yeah. Redirects the request to, come on, request to request to show all data handler method, whose request path is /all. Request path is /all. By having network round trip with browser. By having network round trip with browser. Okay. Network round trip with browser. Got it, guys? By simply having network round trip with browser. Are you comfortable, my dears? Okay. Done. What's the next story to discuss, guys? The next story to discuss is we can inject the following objects. Come on. Ashish Singh, it's a good offer, guys. It's a good offer. Moving to IT is UK is a good opportunity, good thought. You can go ahead with that. You can happily depend upon this. You can happily go ahead with that. We can inject the following objects created by the servlet container. We can inject the following objects created by the servlet container to the controller class, to the controller class through auto wiring process. Simply through auto wiring process. Right, boss. What are those things? Array, you can see that, Rababu. What are those things? Let me give that knowledge to you people. Where is this? Okay, first one, servlet context object. A. B. Servlet config object. C. HTTP session object. I think you heard about this. Servlet context object is what, guys? One per web application. Come on, guys. One per web application. This is what? One per each servlet component or JSP component. Next, one per browser software of each client machine. One per browser software of each client machine. Come on. Tell me, guys. Servlet context object, a servlet config object, HTTP session object. Come on. Super, boss. Right. One per web application, one per each servlet component or JSP component, one per browser software of each client machine, guys. Super, guys. Now tell me how to do that injection. Along with the service, I can do these injections. Private servlet context SC. Private servlet config CZ. Okay. Servlet config CZ. Private HTTP session SCS. HTTP session SCS. Okay, boss. I have to do auto wiring on that, guys. That's a beauty, Babu. At the rate auto wire here. At the rate auto wire here. At the rate auto wide, at the rate auto wide, at the rate auto wide. Okay. Okay, boss. Now tell me here. Systrace. Wish message controller. Servlet context object class name. SC dot get class. What dot get class, guys? SC dot get class. Super. Servlet context. I just want to check whether injection is done or not done. Okay. Using servlet context object, we can gather a lot of details about what kind of details I can get. And I can get context path of the web application. Get context path. Name of the web application. Servlet context. Okay, 1 minute. Web application name. Web applications name. SC dot get context path. Right, was. Okay. Sysout session ID. Sysout to session ID. Session dot get ID, guys. Sysout to session ID, session dot get ID. Super. Right, boss. Next one. I just want to check whether servlet config object is initialized or not. Right, boss. Tell me. Sysout. Okay. Using servlet config object, we can know dispatcher servlet logical name. It's a ready-made one, guys. Every servlet will have a logical name. CZ dot get servlet name. What dot, guys? CZ dot get servlet name. Are you with me, my dear? Come on. CZ dot get servlet name. CZ dot get servlet name. Cool. Yes, my dear. Is that clear? Okay. Now let's see whether they are really injected or not. Run on server, guys. Say next, guys. Say finish. Okay. In which method all these details we are printing? Oh, SOP I am using. No problem. Tell me, guys. Web application name coming. Session ID coming. DS logical name. Dispatcher servlet logical name is class name itself. Class name itself is taken as logical name, guys. Default logical name is class name, guys. You're able to inject, boss. This is very interesting concept or not? Come on. Right, my dear. Okay. Auto wiring. That means you need not to do anything. So generally what we should do, first you have to get request object. Okay, using request object, you have to create remaining object. But here that headache is there. That headache is not there. Come on. In controller class, boss. Seriously, literally in controller class. Yeah, I'm not interested to inject this one, boss. Okay. Right, boss. Tell me, these are the three support special injections we are having. First injection. This is second injection. This is third injection. Total 3 injections. Come on. SC dot get context path, get ID, CC dot get servlet name. These are the special injections, guys. Okay. Springs IOC container is getting the servlet container, the servlet container created. The servlet container created. Tell me. Servlet context, comma, servlet config, comma, HTTP session objects to the controller class. HTTP session object to the controller class. Everyone got the point, guys. Okay, now listen, sir, why all these things? Why all these things? Why don't you take servlet context, servlet config as the parameter of the handler method and get it? Parameter of handler method and get it. You may think about that possibility also now, boss. When this is possible, even that should be possible, right? Okay. So now I'm stopped getting as injection, guys. I stopped getting them as what? Injection. Tell me. Now I'm trying to take this one, boss. I'm trying to take this one. Okay. Servlet context SC. Servlet context SC. Next. Servlet context SC. Next one. Okay. Servlet config CZ. HTTP session SCS. HTTP session SCS. HTTP session SCS. Same 3 things I will try to take there. Same 3 things I'll try to take care. Yeah. Tell me, guys, in the list of possible parameters, servlet context and servlet config objects are there or not there? Servlet context and servlet config objects are there or not there? Unfortunately, not there. And if you try to pass, you will get error. Seriously, boss? Yes, I will get error. Seriously, boss? Yes, it will get error. Check it out. Right click. What we will do with those objects, I will talk later. No primary or single unique constructor found. Servlet context. We are getting exception here or not? We are getting exception here or not? No primary or single unique constructor found for interface. For interface, servlet context. What guys? For servlet context, guys. Everyone getting my point there or not? Understanding my statement, boss? Got the clarity, guys? Okay, that's why it's giving error, guys. Okay, now see, I don't get. Okay, I don't use like this. I go like this. I'll try to get only session objects. Okay, I will. It will. Array, it is not there in the list of possible parameter. Nagaseva. Other day I have given list of parameters. List of possible parameters for methods. We don't study. In that list, check it out. Servlet context is there or not there. Session is there. Servlet context, servlet config is not there. That's why it is not coming, my dear. Okay, boss. Let's see, guys. Stop this. Right click. Run on server. Say next. Say finish. Run on server. Say next. Say finish. Right, boss. Here is my array. All is executing. That's fine. Observe this. Observe this. Okay, session ID is coming now. Session ID is coming or not coming? Definitely session ID is coming. What do you say, guys? Definitely session ID is coming. Got the point, boss? Okay. All right. Guys, give me 2 minutes time. Right, guys. Array in list of possible parameters, servlet context, servlet config is not there. Why, sir? Array simple theory ra babu. Do you think these are specific to request? No. This is one per servlet, this is one per web application, right? But this is specific to each browser and will be created using request object. Will be created using request object only. That's the reason it is injectable. These two are not injectable. Convinced or not? Convinced or not? Okay. Array. Sir, HTTP session is passed as parameter to two handler method. Or if both handler methods are dealing with one request, one session object only will be there. That too, if requests are coming from same browser, one session object. If requests are coming from two different browser, two different session objects will be created. Convinced or not? Come on. One per servlet. Which ones are servlet config is one per servlet. Sunil Singh, without knowing what is servlet config, why are you sitting in Spring MVC? Guys, are you listening? Servlet context, servlet config object. Are you listening? Servlet context, servlet config object first time? Sorry, it's not going to work out. Spring MVC needs good depth knowledge of. Good depth knowledge of this one. Super boss. Tell me, what's the next one? Get mapping. Here is get map. First, I will give this code, guys. Right, guys. This handler method. Tell me. This handler method. Okay. This handler method throws exception because of two reasons. Okay. Because of two reasons. This handler method throws exception because of two reasons. Servlet context, servlet config are not the valid parameter types. Are not the valid parameter types in the handler methods. In the handler methods. That means they are not in the list of parameter types. Not in the list of possible parameter types. Super, guys. Excellent, guys. Servlet context. Okay, guys. Number 2. Servlet context object is one per web application. Is one per web application. And servlet config object is okay, one per servlet component. One per servlet component. One per web application and servlet config object is okay, one per servlet component. One per servlet component. So, okay, so it is not allowed. It is not allowed to make them specific to one handler method. Specific to one request of one handler method. Are you getting my point there, guys? It is not allowed to make them specific to one request of one handler method. One request of one handler method. Clear, guys? Got the clarity, my dear? Yes, yes. I hope everyone convinced with me. Got the clarity, boss? I hope you got the crystal clear clarity. So that's the reason that is allowed. So this will give, it is invalid mapping or not? Invalid handler method design. Invalid handler method designing. Super. Invalid handler method designing, guys. What's the next one, guys? Invalid handler method designing, guys. Okay, what is allowed? This is allowed. This I am commenting, guys. This is allowed. We can take handler method having HTTP session as the method signature. HTTP as the method parameter type. Method parameter type, guys. Because what is that, guys? Because tell me what is there? Method parameter type. Method parameter type. Because HTTP session object will be created using request object, and that is specific to and handler method execution takes place on one per request basis. Execution takes place on one per request basis. Right, boss? This is a load, boss. Copy this, paste it, done. I hope you got the clarity, guys. HTTP session.getID, redirect dot all, redirect colon all. Here, what is there that really does not matter. Okay, these are the various points related to handler methods and controller class. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed all these things, guys. Okay, this is a valid method, guys. This is a valid method. Definitely, this is a valid method. Super, super means super, guys. Shall we get into the next level discussion now? Okay, our next discussion is data rendering. What, guys? Data rendering. What is data rendering, boss? What is data rendering? Tell me. It's the process of. We already discussed it, Babu. It is the process of passing data from controller class to view component as request scope data through dispatcher servlet component by keeping the data in the shared memory created in dispatcher servlet component. Understanding my statement, guys? Oh, you want difference between data? Oh, actually, you want that difference? 1 minute. Okay, I will take this data rendering later, Babu. Yeah. Okay. On public demand, what is the difference between front controller and controller? Front controller and controller. Controller is also called handler. What is the difference between front controller and controller? Right, boss. Tell me. One side front controller. One side front controller. Other one is controller or handler. Controller or handler. Okay, guys. Yeah. It is servlet component or servlet filter component. Yeah. It is Java class. It is a Java class. Next one, guys. It is one per project, guys. Project or web application. B. It is generally taken on one per module basis. It is generally taken on what? One per module basis. Hey, it is generally recommended to take on one per module now, boss. Okay. Fine, guys. Contains Servlet lifecycle methods. Servlet lifecycle methods like init, service, destroy, directly or indirectly. Directly or indirectly. Come on, guys. Directly or indirectly. What's the next one, guys? Contains user-defined methods. User-defined methods as handler methods. As handler methods. D. Okay. It acts as entry and exit point for all requests. It acts as entry and exit point for all requests. Okay, guys. Okay. It contains request delegation logic. It contains request delegation logic. It contains request delegation logic for different requests, guys. It contains request delegation logic for different requests. Are you with me, guys? Different URLs based requests. URL based request to send the request to delegate the request to service comma DAO classes. Okay, guys. Right, guys. Will be managed, will be instantiated and managed by will be instantiated and managed by servlet container. Come on. Okay, boss. Right, boss. Next, E will be instantiated and managed by. Will be instantiated and managed by whom, guys? Will be instantiated and managed by whom? Come on. IOC container. What container, guys? IOC container. Literally, solidly by whom? IOC container. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Right, boss. Will be instantiated and managed by whom, guys? Servlet container. Will be instantiated and managed by what? IOC container. Come on. Okay. Identified with URL pattern. Identified with the URL pattern like slash. Okay. Like slash, which takes all requests. Array, like array, sir, dispatch servlet default URL pattern is what, guys? Come on. Dispatcher servlet. Array indirectly will be there, ra babu. Init service destroyed directly or indirectly. You may see do get do post methods. Indirectly, do get do post methods are called from service method. Come on, guys. Which takes all requests, which traps and take all requests. All requests. Next, identified with, come on. Right. Identified with Sir Kundan Kumar, just now I have shown na in which dunya you are, my dear. Just now I have shown na controller injecting with the servlet context object. Please, guys, if you are sleeping, please get up and get out. Okay, guys. Identified with the global path given in at the rate request mapping. At the rate request mapping. Okay. And the handler methods are identified with the request path. Request path. Again given using at the rate request mapping. Again given using request mapping. Right, boss. G boss. Okay. Entire Spring MVC is designed around dispatcher servlet, guys. Dispatcher servlet. That means it controls the entire navigation flow and takes care of what, guys? And also takes care of Okay, guys. And what is this? Takes care of and also takes care of. Uh, tell me, guys. Also takes care of view. What is this? Navigation management. Come on, view management. Okay, data management. Data management. Actually, data management is technically called as model management. Are you understanding? Arey, all these are known, Ra Babu. I'm presenting just. Okay. Handler mapping. What is this? Handler mapping. Okay. View resolver. Controller classes. Controller classes. Are the helper classes for okay front controller component. Helper classes for front controller component. So they are not main components, guys. Okay, these are helper component. These are just helper component. Are you understanding my statement? When you give these many differences, interviewer will be happy or not? Okay, are you going to mug up these differences because I am saying them? Are you able to feel them or not? Are you able to feel them or not? Okay, someone asked me, sorry, dispatchers are late. Can you show those life cycle methods? Dispatchers are late, guys. You may not see directly, but indirectly you can see, guys. If you know Serlet basics, you will definitely see them. Control F, do get. Okay, if not there, it will be there in the super class, guys. What is there in that? You search in the super class. If not there here, definitely it will be there in what? Super class. Super class. So let me search for init method. Find. Oh, sir, not there, sir, not there. Array, wait, framework servlet is what? Direct, it is extending from some other one. HTTP servlet bean. Wait, my dear. Go to HTTP servlet bean. HTTP servlet bean. Here init method is there na, boss. There are not there. Init method is there. Array. It is extending from HTTP servlet. Definitely here, directly, indirectly, you can see all the methods. Doget is there. Doget. Search, guys, directly, indirectly, it will be there. Okay, otherwise you search for init. Search for init. Somewhere it will be there, guys. Init method is there now, boss. Init method is there. Here we have a service method. Yeah, you search, guys, definitely finds, guys. Definitely will find. Definitely will find. It's not like that you don't find them. If not directly in dispatchers are late, indirectly they will be there. Indirectly they will be there. Are you comfortable, boss? Are you comfortable, boss? Come on. Right. Right, boss. Now tell me, data rendering, guys. Remember the other day we discussed shared memory and all these things. All these things. Rajkumar Yadav, please focus on the subject, Ra Babu. Which company to join, whether it is good company or bad company. Come on. Kotlin Spring Boot microservices. Good domain, Mr. Raj. You can be very positive. Kotlin is similar to Java. You can learn just like that. You can learn Kotlin just like that. Come on. Okay, Suresh, Deloitte, Capgemini, Experience. I prefer Deloitte only. But since package is there, Capgemini is also not a bad company. But nowadays, Capgemini is doing a lot of outsourcing. Again, they will send you to another company. That's why I don't prefer Capgemini. Otherwise, Capgemini is also not a bad company. Otherwise, Capgemini is also not a bad company. Got it, guys? Okay. Yeah. Tell me, guys. Data rendering. Do I need to give the diagram? I think already data rendering diagram is there, right? Okay. This shared memory in dispatcher servlet. This shared memory in dispatcher servlet. Servlet will be created as the map object for the class binding aware. What, guys? Binding aware model map class object. Okay, map object. The controller class keeps data in this shared memory as model attributes, and the view component reads data from the same shared memory. What, guys? Shared memory in the form of, what is that? Model attributes. Again, in the form of model attributes. Got the clarity, guys? Got the clarity? Come on. Convinced or not? Super, guys. Do I need to draw the diagram? I hope you are not required. Okay. Since you are asking, I will draw the diagram one more time. And a few days back only we discussed it, my dears. Okay. Dispatcher servlet. That time we have seen the diagram without knowing code. Now this time with code, you try to see the diagram. Already you have something in memory, right? Binding aware model map object. What is that, guys? Shared memory. Binding aware model map object. Binding aware model map object. What is this? Controller class. Okay, guys. Now tell me here, controller class, what is this? Public class test controller. Here is what? Public string process map string comma object. String comma object map, guys. Map string comma object map. Tell me, guys. Map dot put attribute 1 val 1. Array map dot put. Okay, attribute 2 val 2. Array that may come from other class. Attribute 2 val 2. What is this, guys? Add model attributes. Right, boss. Return logical view name. Tell me, guys. Return result. Semicolon. End of the class. End of the class. Okay. We already discussed on Monday. I'm just revising to go to next level. Okay. If you create new hash map object, that will become another model, another shared memory. There's no way related to what? Accessing this shared memory. So what happens, guys? Here, map dot put. Map dot put. Map dot put. Why are you going, madam? Map dot put, map dot put. Attribute 1, val 1. Attribute 2, val 2. Yes, boss. From there it came here or not? From there it came. Here is my view component. View component JSP. Tell me. $ATTR1. Next. $ATTR2. ATTR1 value, ATTR2 value. ATTR1 value, ATTR2 value. Okay, boss, this is the JSP. Right now, what should be the JSP, guys? Result.jsp. What should be the JSP, guys? Result.jsp. Right, boss. From here, comes here or not? Expression language, ra babu. Yeah, this gives val 1. This gives val 2. Gives val 1, val 2. That's it. Everyone understood my statement, guys? Come on. Got the clarity, guys? Understood my statement, boss? Come on, boss. Are you with me? This is my dispatcher servlet. This is my front controller. This is my front controller, guys. Got it, guys? Understanding my statement, guys? This is having access to this RAM, my dear dirty fellows. Okay, now this guy is asking freshly how map object is shared. Binding aware model map object internally implementing what? Map interface. Interface reference variable cannot refer its implementation class object. Dirty fellow. Catch block exception E. That E is what? Representing exception object that is there with the JVM or not? Catch exception E. That E is representing exception object that is under control of JVM or not? Service method, request response. Request response are the reference variable of interface type pointing to original request and response object managed by servlet container or not? When those things are possible, why this map cannot refer what? This shared memory, my dear common senseless fellow. Guys, at least convinced or not convinced? Guys, are you convinced or not? Did you convince or not? Come on. Binding aware model map, just shared memory. Just shared memory. Come on. Super, guys. Now tell me, whatever data that are shared, they internally become request attributes or not? They internally become request attribute. That means they will be moved to request scope, right? Becomes a request to scope data. Becomes a request to scope data. Since it reads from a different scope. This attribute 1, attribute 2, come on. First searches in page scope, not there. Searches in request scope, there. It will happily read them or not? Happily read them or not? Come on. Super boss. Super boss. Okay. Binding aware model map can be taken as parameter of the handler method. Instead of taking interface reference variable, you can directly take the class name also. It's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. Moreover, Kundan Kumar, can you use your common sense? It is shared memory inside dispatch server. Is it Spring Bean? Is it Spring Bean? Binding aware model map is Spring Bean. Is it configured as a Spring Bean anywhere? Is there any guarantee it will be? It will be there as Spring Bean internally. When it is not Spring Bean any angle, how it will be injected? It will not be injected. Servlet context, servlet config, somehow it made them as Spring Bean. That's why injection is possible. That's why injection is possible. Here they are not Spring Beans. That's why injection is not possible. But we can pass as a parameter. You can definitely pass as a parameter. Okay, guys. Different scenarios of data rendering. Data rendering. Different scenarios of data rendering. Number 1, passing simple values from controller class to view component. Next, guys, passing arrays, collections from controller class to view component. Next, C. Passing, come on. Passing model class object from controller class to view component. Next, passing, these many models we have to see, guys. Collection of model class objects from controller class to view component. Yes or no, guys? From controller class to view component. Is that clear, guys? Are you understanding my statement, boss? We have to see. We have to see, guys. Okay. Different scenarios of data rendering, boss. Different scenarios of data rendering. Got the clarity, boss? Understanding my statement, boss? Right. Tomorrow onwards, we will take each one, and we already simple values we have seen, guys. When arrays are there, how to read them in JSP. When model class objects are there, how to read them in JSP. When collection of model class objects are there, how to read them in JSP. We have to definitely look at these things or not. List array, collection of model means list of objects only, not a dirty fellow. Right. Okay, once data rendering is over, then we will go to data binding. What is data binding, you know? Okay. Collection of map, map itself collection, map itself collection, na? Right. Binding is also there. What is binding, you know? What is binding? Reading inputs and storing into object. Reading inputs and storing into object, guys. Form data, read into, store into object. Request parameter value, read into, store into object. How we are passing data, passing results. Similarly, we should also think about binding data to object by collecting from different places. Right now I'm teaching very much fundamentals, guys. All these are POCs. Once we done successfully, then we go for big projects development. Right, guys? Thank you. Okay. Right, boss. Thank you. Have a nice time. We'll meet